Hey everyone, this is Angela Brown. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some motivational tips that you can do, especially during this time while everyone's stuck at home. I know it can be a little bit of a challenge to try to stay motivated with your healthy eating and with exercising. So I thought I would share a few things with you that I have found that have worked really, really well for my clients. So the first thing that I want to talk about is if you're trying to make changes, to make simple changes. When you first start with big, huge astronomical changes, it can be a little bit overwhelming, and sometimes it just lets you down because it was too big of a task to try to do. So like some simple things that you could do is try adding an extra serving of vegetables a day. If you're a fruit person, try adding a little bit of fruit a day, or even like during the week. If you're one that absolutely hate vegetables, then maybe try to take 2 days a week to add some vegetables. So like little things like that. You could try adding in 2 extra glasses of water a day. Just think about little simple things like that you can do that are going to be big changes for your health, but that won't overwhelm you so much. If you make it small changes, that's going to be much more easier to stick to it. Another thing is super important is to feel good about yourself. I deal with a lot of women. That's most of my clients that I get. And it can be a really big challenge because a lot of women just really beat themselves up. I've been there myself. I know how it feels. So just try to feel really good about yourself. If there's people around you that don't make you feel good about themselves, they need to go. That's the one thing that I'm really adamant about with my female clients. You have to feel good about yourself. So if that's one thing that comes up quite often is they have someone around them that doesn't make them feel very good. So, that needs to go. That's a big one. And then if there's something that that makes you overeat, then it needs to go too. So there's a few different like snack items that I really like, and I could just eat like the whole bag in one sitting. So I know that I can't have that in the house. So that's a good thing to kind of think about if there is something that's a trigger for you. If you do have it in the house, maybe have someone control it, like your husband knows where it's at. If you need like the chocolate, but you can't control your intake with it, have someone that can do that for you. So just that kind of helps a lot of women too, especially when it comes around like period time. That's another really important time to make sure that you know it's going to be your trigger. You know what's coming. Obviously, finding your support system is going to be very, very important. Whether it be your sister, your best friend, these girls here, get your support system. We're all here to help each other, especially right now. And then big one is forgive yourself. If you fall off the wagon, don't beat yourself up. Forgive yourself. It's a new day. Start all over. You don't need to, beat yourself up and continue harping on it. It's just a new day. Just start completely over. You don't need to worry about it. Okay. And then another really big one is if there's foods that are really big inflammatory things for you. So for example, I personally can't have gluten. I wish I could, but I can't. It's a really big trigger for me that's just going to set me up to feel really, really lousy. For me, unfortunately, it'll happen I'll feel lousy for weeks. So I just stay away from it. If there's something like you're sensitive to cashews or something like that is a trigger food for you that makes you feel really lousy, take it off the table. Try to avoid that as much as you can, because every time that you have a food that you're sensitive to, you create an inflammatory cycle. And every time you do it, you just stack it on. So you barely give yourself enough time to get over that inflammatory cycle, and then you expose yourself to it again. You just keep tacking it on over and over and over. And then how is your gut doing? So take care of your gut health. One of the big ones that I always recommend is probiotic, especially right now. Gut health is really important when the immune system is trying to stay strong during something like this. Gut health is huge. You absolutely have to have that taken care of, because a lot of your immune system, over 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So if we want to keep that going, you've got to really watch what you're eating, and you've got to really take care of your gut health. So probiotic works really, really well for that as well. And then just move. Just get up and move. It's not easy right now because like gyms are closed, and the tennis courts are closed, and parks are closed. So it has become a really big challenge. Just get up and move. Donna and Vanessa have been amazing at keeping this group going with making the little exercise ideas and stuff like that. So those are really, really great ideas, and I absolutely love them. Those are awesome. But even if it's just, especially like I know a lot of people who are now working from home and they're on their computer a lot. It's no different when you go to work, you take a lunch break. Make sure you're taking your lunch break and get up and move during it. If you want to go eat your lunch, obviously, but get up and go move. You could literally just walk around the house. You can go up and down the stairs 10 times. Just do something that is getting you out of just sitting all day, and maybe something that's even different. If you have to go outside when it gets nicer, walk outside, just walk around the yard a few times. Just do something to make sure that you're moving and you're not just staying sedentary, all day long watching Netflix, which is really nice, but it'll catch up with you. So I hope these tips help you. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I'm in this group all the time. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. And hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. Love you guys. Bye.